Good morning. It is a Friday and I'm about to spend the whole week living alone completely by myself, and I've already had a pretty interesting morning. Hello, so I have just had a shower, and as you can see I just changed my bedding and put some clothes away because I clearly can't sit still for more than like 5 minutes. So as I mentioned in the previous clip, I've already had quite an exciting morning, so I thought I'd give you some context of what's actually going on this week. Just shut the window as well, because I feel like every time I open my window there's some sort of drilling outside, or there was one of the neighbours was like redoing their garden the whole summer. But anyway, essentially my mum has gone away to Suffolk for the week with my godparents, but I didn't have enough annual leave, so I just thought I'd let her have like some time away from me. And it's just like nice to sort of recharge fully on my own, because I do live with my mum. Like, me and mum get on really well, but you know, absence makes the heart grow fonder and all that. And as I said, I was invited on this trip, but I didn't have enough annual leave, so that's fine. Yeah, so it's a Friday. It's one of my non-working Fridays. If you're new around here, I basically work a 9-day fortnight, so I work slightly longer hours, but it means I have every other Friday off, which is really, really nice. But do you know what? It's the first weekend in like so long where I don't have to be anywhere like all days of the weekend. Last weekend I saw a show and then I got my hair done the following day. I know it sounds a bit excessive, but because me and mum both get our hair done, we drive like an hour away, because the woman who does my hair has known my mum since my mum was pregnant with me. So like I wouldn't trust anyone else to do my hair, but she was quite far away now. So it's pretty much a whole day thing to get our hair done. The weekend before was bank holiday. I was seeing like friends and family. I had my brother move flat. So I just feel like this summer has honestly been one of my favourite summers. But I'm actually quite looking forward to a slower September for sure. I feel like I've teased my morning so far. Essentially, me and my friend Matthew have been trying so hard all week to get Halsey tickets. Halsey? Yeah, she's doing a Back to Badlands tour next year, which is basically a revival of her, like, one of her first albums. I have seen Halsey before. I think that vlog might still be on this channel. I saw Halsey literally like 2 weeks before lockdown. I remember because I was at uni at the time, and me and my friend were literally running around bars trying to find like hand sanitizer, but everywhere sold out of it. I was fine. Like I said, it was a really good show. She actually performed at the O2 in 2020, but this time she's doing it at the O2 Academy Brixton, which is such a small venue. It's really nice. I've been there before for 5 stars, I think. And the fact she's such a big artist and doing such a tiny venue, it's so hard to get tickets, but I'm so relieved I've got them. But yeah, I thought I'd do a little run through of other concerts I'm going to sort of this year and next year. I'm seeing Mae Muller in October. She was on Eurovision a few years ago, and I saw her at Brighton Pride like 2 years ago. She was really good, but when I saw her, it was just like pouring with rain, and literally all my makeup like ran into my eyes. So it'll be good to see her like in an inside venue this time. And then I'm seeing Katy Perry like mid-October, so I'm really excited for that. Again, I've loved her for like so many years. I feel like she's one of those artists you've just like grown up with. Then I'm seeing Halsey in February next year, and then I'm seeing Kesha in March next year. So the girlies are really pulling through. I've literally got no other plans today. Tomorrow I'm seeing The Great Gatsby with two of my, well, one friend I know from uni, and then it's her twin sister. She's coming with us as well, so that'd be really nice. And then Sunday I said I've got no plans, so it's one of the most chilled weekends I've had in like the longest time, and I'm just really looking forward to it. I've got some scrapbooking to do, so I've just like tidied my room a little bit. But it will be strange because I feel like last time I filmed one of these videos I was in the office like 4 days a week, so I was seeing people all the time, whereas this time round I work from home 4 days a week, so I will literally be on my own like 24/7. I mean, I have plenty of like meetings throughout the day, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I'm just so used to my mum like being home in the evening, so that is going to be a weird adjustment. But then I will be back in the office on Wednesday, so I won't be like fully alone 24/7. I feel like my nan will keep calling me as well. But yeah, I have also got a few questions that are going to be popped up throughout this vlog if you are interested. I hope you like this video. Please like and subscribe. I feel like this is the longest intro ever. And yeah, I hope you enjoy spending the whole week alone with me. I have been left alone for less than 2 hours, and look at just what happened. Look at what's just happened. I'm sorry, but what? I didn't even put it that hard, but the annoying thing is, like, I can't see the screw of it, and this bit is like properly drummed in. I can't even like get the screw behind here. I mean, this kitchen is like original to the house, so it's a good like 15 years old, I reckon, but oh, for God's sake, like, I'm going to have to like glue or tape it, I don't know, but only that would happen to me. It is now feeding time at the zoo. That's my dog eating his lunch in the background. I've got what I kind of want to call a gym bro lunch. I've got tuna, rice and like an assortment of veg. I don't know if you can, I'll just move you up. So yeah, I've got some like cumin rice I found in the cupboard. I mixed some tuna with like yogurt and mint dip. Got some olives, feta cheese, cucumbers, tomatoes and a little bit of chorizo. Because I'm just, honestly, I know I'm coming on my period, I just want to eat everything. I did like a weight session this morning. Sorry, it's going to be really irritating, the dog eating in the background. Weights this morning is my workout, so I'm always getting so much hungrier after doing weights compared to like cardio. As I mentioned in my long-winded intro, I thought I'd answer a few questions like within this vlog. I saw this idea, there's a new YouTuber slash TikToker, I believe she's called. I think she's called Morgan Evelyn Cook. She's from America, she's from Chicago. And she did like a Q&A, but like she was sort of vlogging at the same time. So it wasn't just someone just sat there talking at you. Yeah, I just found it really like interesting and interactive. So one question that someone asked me on Instagram yesterday was, how do you budget whilst living at home in your 20s? Which I think is such a good question. For me, on payday, I basically, the first thing I always do is I always pay my mum my rent and then I put money into savings. But if you can't remember to do that every month, I'll just make it a standing order to your savings account because that's the only way really. But I have also seen as well people use the like 3x3x3 rule, which is like you save a third, you spend a third on like bills and outgoings and stuff, and then like a third for like your fun spend. And then again, when it's like birthdays and Christmases, I normally like put some of the cash I get from like grandparents stuff into savings as well. I was kind of mad yesterday. I set up my work pension account because they changed the system recently, and it's so weird like seeing already saving towards when I retire, and I feel like I've only worked like 3 or 4 years full time. I think as well, like, yes, it's all well and good saying, but like you should be able to live your life as well. I think the reason why I still live at home, it gives me that freedom to go out to concerts and like travel a little bit. Whereas I feel like now if I was paying rent, I would literally have no spare money to do anything fun. And I just feel like, because for me, I do want to buy a home eventually, but I feel like once you've got that commitment, you're paying a mortgage pretty much the rest of your life. So I kind of want to have as much fun as I can now before I meet the person and like have a mortgage with someone, hopefully. If you're ever in that trap of like, oh my God, like I wish I'd got a mortgage, or everyone else has like moved out and I haven't, just remember you probably got a little bit more spare cash compared to them, because I know moving house and buying house is so expensive. I think as well, when it comes to doing fun things, I've been to the theatre quite a lot recently, and I find with things like that, if you book tickets in advance, they're cheaper. And if you use the Today Tix app, that is a really good way to get cheap tickets. And also, if you want to go to London more, there's so many things that are free, like just walking around the parks. There's like exhibitions which are free quite a lot of the time. And I think as well, it's just like managing your budget on like terms of where you're eating and drinking out as well, because I think that's where a lot of money goes, is like meals. I feel like eating out is so expensive nowadays. Like you can't really get much change out of 30 quid, and I don't even drink anymore. But I think it's a shame because I feel like chains are often the cheapest, like Pizza Express or Wagamama's. They're normally the cheaper options, but I would recommend, if you like steak, Flatiron is really good in London. I think they have it in Manchester as well. Honestly, I went there for a concert. I had like an elderflower spritz, I think it was called. And then you get like a steak, which is honestly like this big. It's quite, as it is, a flat iron steak, but it's really nice. Yes, I had the drink, steak, chips. Did I get anything else? Maybe that was it. You can get like free ice cream after. It came to like £27. I think it's quite good for like a steak in central London with a drink. So yeah, there is nice restaurants out there if you go searching for them that aren't going to break your bank balance. So it's so, I feel like it's hard to give sort of budgeting, money saving advice when like everyone's salary is so different. The way I've always done it is, as soon as I've got paid from whatever job, I always just put money straight into savings and straight into like rent, and then I can see what I've got left with. Also remember to have fun as well. God, we're on day 1 and I've vlogged so much already today, but I do want to mention this. I still don't drink alcohol, and I'm always like on the hunt to try like nice new drinks. What's that reminder for? I'll put in the next bag, so I'll do that in a minute. Yeah, I'm always on the hunt for like nice alcohol-free alternatives. And my auntie picked me up this 0% rosé alcohol-free fresh and fruity. It looks like this. I feel, when I saw the colour of it, I thought it looks like it's gonna be really sweet. And it is sweet, but it's not like over the top sweet. Because I've tried quite a few alcohol-free wines, and a lot of them just smell like really like vinegar. But this one, I mean, once it's poured, it looks a lot better, I feel like. But it tastes really nice. Yeah, it's not sweet like a Zinfandel or anything like that, but I really like it, and I feel like this bottle is going to be gone by the end of the weekend because it is really yummy. So yeah, if anyone else in the market for a nice, like actually nice alcohol-free rosé, would recommend. Not sponsored. I'm going to have fish pie for dinner tonight, not homemade. Again, this Tesco Finest, would recommend, really good. I'm going to London tomorrow, but I've just realised that my train will take like an extra half an hour because there's like engineering works. I've just not had great luck with trains recently. Like last weekend I had to get like an 80 quid cab home because there's so many issues, but it's fine. Yeah, so I will vlog tomorrow, but I feel like it won't be me really talking because when I'm with my friends I just want to be present in the moment, you know. But yeah, bring on Great Gatsby tomorrow. Good morning. I mean, you can probably tell by the actual state of my hair. Did not have the best night's sleep last night. As I said, I am like so fine spending time alone. Like, as I literally work from home alone 4 days a week. But when it comes to sleeping alone at night, because as I said, my mum is always here. Like, it's just really weird at night. I mean, I live in such a safe area as well. But I don't know. I think when you're alone, you're just more aware. Like, oh my god, if someone was to come into the house or whatever, it would literally be me dealing with it. And then I think I was sleeping so lightly, I could hear the dog like walking around the house. Yeah, so I didn't sleep great, but I'm sure I'll get used to it. And also going to London today, I'm seeing Great Gatsby. That'll probably calm me out a little bit more, I'm hoping. Yeah, so I'm just gonna have some Weetabix and banana and chia seeds for breakfast. Not gonna work out this morning just because as I did weights yesterday and I can feel I'm a bit achy today, so I thought I'd just have a little day off, you know. I normally do like a workout every morning before work. Wednesdays I don't have the time before I go to London. And then, as I said, depends how I feel over the weekend. If I'm feeling like achy or whatever, I'll have a little day off. As I said, yesterday was Friday, I did weights. I have a day off today, Saturday, and I'll do something a bit long. Because I like doing a longer workout at the weekend, so I've just got more time and I can enjoy it more. Whereas I feel like sometimes during the week, I'm just trying to rush it to get it in before work. Yeah, so I normally work out either doing like Pilates or something for like between 10 and 20 minutes in the morning on a weekday. And then at other weekends, I do between like 30 and 40 minutes. So that's kind of my workout split. But yeah, I still follow the same like YouTubers I've like followed for workouts for the past like 3 or 4 years. So if I want to do like a dancey fun workout, I will follow MK Fit. For the sort of weights and stuff, I kind of go between Heather Robertson, Growing Ananas, and Sydney Cummings. But Sydney Cummings has just been on maternity leave, so yeah, those are kind of the main, is it 3 or 4 I follow. Would recommend them all. I'll leave links down below. Hello, I'm back. Oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna do YouTube more regularly. I need to upgrade my tripod. It is definitely not tall enough. I've done my like base makeup. I just feel like that always stays the same and it's so individual to everyone, so I won't show you that. But I'll do my eyes on camera because that's more exciting and answer one of your questions. So I asked the questions on Instagram a little while ago, and someone asked me any tips if you're someone who started like a blog, lifestyle creator, like Instagram, TikTok, that kind of thing. And I have been posting this sort of content for honestly probably 10 years now, which is kind of crazy. Like, I literally don't make any money from it. It's just a hobby. I've done 2 ads on TikTok, which I gained like, no, I've done an ad, no, I've done 2 ads on TikTok, 2 on Instagram, and I've been paid between like 25 to 50 quid on each of those posts. So yeah, I'm not a millionaire, put it that way. Yeah, but my advice would be literally just post what you enjoy posting. I know I feel like everyone says that, but honestly, if you try to like fit into a niche or post what you think is popular, you just won't enjoy it and you won't stick to it. And obviously that means like not everyone's going to like what you post, but I feel like not everyone will like you in life anyway. So whatever you're doing, you might as well do what you actually enjoy. And I promise you, if you keep doing that, you will find people who like what you post. For example, I think maybe a year or 2 ago, I started posting like spent the weekend with me as a sober, single and anxious girl, because I was like suffering anxiety quite badly at the time. And I just thought people like would find it a bit boring or whatever, but loads of people loved it. And like, it really surprised me how many people would watch and be like, oh my god, this has inspired me to do this, or like, I love doing stuff on my own too. Yeah, so you will find your little community, especially on TikTok. I feel like Instagram has really changed in the past like 10 years. Like, I used to find it quite easy to grow on there. Like, I felt like if you posted like 4 or 5 times a week, you would normally find look how cute this little brow gel is, so cute. Anyway, yeah, I feel like on Instagram, if you post like 4 or 5 times a week, you could like grow quite quickly. But nowadays, oh my god, I've honestly been stuck on the same follower account for about like 3 years. I mean, it's kind of nice that no one's really left, but yeah, I've not really gained like hundreds of thousands either. Whereas my TikTok's been quite steady. I've had TikTok for like 4 years now. Yeah, was it 3 years? No, 4 years this year. And yeah, I've got nearly 10,000 followers on that now, which is kind of crazy. because also I just feel like with TikTok, people are more authentic. I post videos in there like when I've not brushed my teeth, I've got my sports bra on and I'm just chatting a load of rubbish. But people seem to like it. Whereas I feel like Instagram, people like go to so much effort to like get the perfect shot or like the prettiest reel kind of thing, and like you get like 500 views, which might be a lot to some people. But yeah, I do think it's kind of interesting how sort of short form videos are more preferred now compared to like traditional photos. I'm using the Naked Cherry palette. This is probably expired, to be honest. I got this for Christmas in like 2018. But yeah, it's quite a nice like autumnal palette, I feel like. So I always use Juicy to start off with, and then I don't know what I'm going to do in my outer corner. I mean, I could leave it like this because I'm doing like a daytime thing, but I feel like I want to darken it a little bit more, you know. Feels over the top. So I'm wearing like a pink dress as well, so I don't want to be like too overboard. Going back to starting a blogger style Instagram or TikTok or whatever, I said definitely post what you enjoy posting, like be consistent, but don't force yourself to post like 3 times a day if you don't have the time, because most likely you're probably working another job as well. So yeah, try not to burn yourself out in the process. This other little palette, I think I got this in a glossy box. It's by Sophia and Mabel. Never heard of them before, but I really like, you can probably see I really like these 2 colours here. So I think I'll do this one in like my inner corner, just to brighten things up a little bit. Yeah, so I think if you can try and aim to post like 3 or 4 times a week, you'll definitely like get more followers, more interaction, that kind of thing. But again, on the sort of note of if you work full time but do YouTube, Instagram on the side, definitely just be aware of what you're posting. Like, think to yourself, like, would I be happy if my grandparents and my employer saw this? Because I think that kind of keeps you in check of like, if you're sharing especially like lifestyle stuff, like, is it appropriate kind of thing? And so I did go through a phase of like really oversharing on TikTok when I just wasn't very mentally well. And my mum did sort of say, she's like, Kira, maybe don't share that to people you don't know. I was like, okay, fair. So yeah. Also, this mascara I actually got free. It's the Maybelline Sky High Lash Sensational in the shade Burgundy Haze. I was a bit scared by the colour of it because this is quite like a purple thing. I mean, it's the same one as the black one. But when it's on, it's really nice. It looks kind of like a very dark brown, but in certain lights it looks a little bit purpley. I'm just going to use an actual smaller mirror. But yeah, I would just say, honestly, go for it. And I saw someone say earlier today actually on TikTok, like, as soon as you stop caring what people think, you will enjoy it more. Because if you think about it, can you remember every single post you saw on Instagram yesterday? Probably not. So the thought you're probably putting into your own posts, people won't think about it as much. So you might as well post what you like, kind of thing. And yeah, good luck. I said, you might make money off it, you might not. Like, don't go into it thinking you will make loads of money, because that is not the case for everyone. I feel like we are just fed like the success stories of social media, but there is still the odd few people like me who just do it for funsies, you know. Yeah, I'll show you my full face and outfit in a minute. Please ignore the drilling outside, as always. So this is something you can't obviously tell that it's like not a black mascara, but in person you can definitely see it's lighter than a black. Then I've got the Maybelline Vinyl lipstick in the shade Peach. It's not really a peach shade, but anyway. And then this dress is from Cameo Rose, but on Vinted. Yeah, that's the complete look. I don't know what shoes to wear yet, but I will be obviously wearing that rucksack as well. I can fit my book and a water bottle in it, which is great. But yeah, let's go see Great Gatsby. Yeah. Come in. Hello, I've had a very lazy Sunday morning. I got back from the Great Gatsby about 8 o'clock last night. Then I had a pizza, watched a bit of YouTube, and then I went to bed. I have just filmed a really long section. I don't realize how long it was, of me scrapbooking and how I do it. And I did have a little chat in it as well. But I think I'm going to upload that as a separate video because I don't want to crop it too much, because I quite liked how it turned out. And that means I can keep this as like a weekly vlog without it being like 40 hours long. But yeah, I'll show you what I've done so far. So essentially with my scrapbook, I basically grouped my pictures into sort of months, and then sort of by the like event. So this is when I saw Burlesque and did like some book shopping with one of my friends, and then I'd collect sort of train tickets and any other little bits that went along with the day I had. Yeah, so I've just finished off my June sort of scrapbook, so I'll show you that month. That was quite a fun month. Yes, that's May. So this is June here. These stickers from my sort of Father's Day. And then I saw Dua Lipa with some of my friends, which was really, really fun. So yeah, I've just got like pictures. And then I saw Olivia Rodrigo also in June. So June was very busy for concerts. And then here's just some other bits and bobs. Yes, I have bought a pumpkin already, don't judge me. Yeah, this was pictures left over from Olivia Rodrigo that I forgot to stick in. And then my dad turned 60 at the beginning of July. But I thought I'd just finish this page off and make this my July sort of starter. And then I'm going to start scrapbooking the wedding I went to, which was just, oh, it was so wholesome. It was such a lovely day. For a little dose of reality, I was really enjoying my scrapbooking. As I said, I have done a full review of Great Gatsby in my scrapbooking video I've just uploaded, which will be up before this video. Yeah, I've done my scrapbooking. I've done a workout this morning. I was feeling pretty good. And I just sat there like, oh no, and now my period has descended on me. I did manage to get the dog out and it looks like it's about to piss down with rain, so I'm glad I got him out then. But yeah, I'm literally going to sit horizontal on the sofa now and wait for this pain to pass. Like, if you know, you know. I just feel like for me, the first 2 days of my period, I just feel like I don't want to move, I don't want to talk to anyone. It's probably a good thing I'm alone this week. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Hello, it is snack time. This is a very, I feel like, packed lunch snack. This is my little cheese string as my, well, it's 11 o'clock now, so it's 12 o'clock. Might grab a pepperoni as well. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit better today. Yesterday was my first full like 24 hours without seeing anyone in person. And yeah, I just feel my screen time was so high last week. It was like 6 hours a day, which is not what I aim for. I try to do like 4 hours maximum. So I'm keeping aware of that, but I am eating my meals without a screen, which I think helps me actually check in with myself and just not feel like numb. I don't feel overly lonely, but I was getting a bit bored yesterday, but I said I'm quite busy at work today, so I'm not noticing that I'm alone as much. So snack time and then on to my next meeting. We've had our first living alone dinner fail. I've actually been alright cooking the past few days. So what did I have Friday? I generally can't remember what I had for dinner on Friday. That's pretty bad. Anyway, Saturday I had pizza when I came home, and then yesterday I just did sausage and mash, so fairly easy dinners. But basically, I've just tried to cook. It's honestly one of my favourite dinners. It's spinach and ricotta chicken from Tesco. It's meant to look like this. However, I think I had the oven on too high because it cooks in half an hour, and about the 20-minute mark it was looking a little bit burnt. So I turned it down, and then when I like cut open the chicken, it just looked like a really odd colour. It did go out of date yesterday as well. So I've just been like, I don't want to risk food poisoning. So instead I've just put on some like southern fried chicken that you put in the air fryer. At least I know where I am with that, and I can't really kill myself eating that. Oh, so annoying though. We'll see how the rest of the week goes. Please ignore the dog squeaking in the background. I've got Ham out on the side. So I did a little hair mask on my hair after my yoga this morning. I'm feeling quite crampy today, and now I'm feeling really hungry, so I'm kind of hangry and crampy, which is not a good combination. But I'm just about to have my lunch. I'm gonna have a lentil and bacon soup, and then a little ham sandwich to go alongside that. Actually, I might toast the bread, that'll make it nicer. And then have a little chocolate afterwards, of course. I'm quite happy with how my hair's turned out. This is literally leaving it to dry naturally, but I find if I'm leaving it to dry naturally, as long as I'm like sat up straight, my hair doesn't like kink or anything. It's got a lot of volume today. So pretty impressed with that. But yeah, I'm gonna make some lunch, and then I'm back into another meeting at 2 o'clock. It's been a day of like constant meetings, so I'm feeling haggard. If you wonder what your single friend does on a Tuesday night, it would be this. It would be painting a unicorn. This vlog is getting so much more random by the clip. My friend actually got me this paint your own unicorn kit from Tiger, I believe. I got it for my birthday. My birthday was back in February, and I've literally, this is the only time now I thought, you know what, this feels like a good idea. And what I love about it actually comes with, first of all, it comes with stencils, so my painting won't be absolutely horrific. How cute. And look how gorgeous the colours are. Like, they're like pastel colours. I was like, please don't be like primary colours, but got some pastel pink, like a nice little lavender, we've got a gold. So yeah, it does come with a little paintbrush as well, and I've just got like a little ramekin of water here. So I'm gonna get painting. I feel like I don't know what to start with. I feel like, should I do a stencil, see how that goes? Do you know what would be really nice? Like a light blue. I think that would work really well. I've only got the one paintbrush. I have makeup brushes I could use maybe. I'll do like one colour first and then show you and then move on to another colour, then show you the finished result. But oh my god, do you know what, I'm gonna move this camera. I feel like I'm really crouching. And I'm aware I'm not quite central, but it's fine. Oh no, you can't see the unicorn. Oh my god, I just watched Emmerdale, Monday night's Emmerdale. What the actual fuck? Like, I'm not going to spoil it in case anyone else here watches Emmerdale, or maybe you don't because you're not a grandma like me, but it was a crazy episode. I'm just going to put that out there. I literally can't get into this for love nor money. What the hell is going on? Oh, okay, I'm into the pink. Okay, so this picture's kind of done like multicolour hair, which I do kind of think slays. So what can I use the pink on? I'll start with the head, so that's a good surface area to cover first. Yeah, so am I 4 or 5 days into living alone? And I'm not gonna lie guys, the past couple of days, I wouldn't say I felt like sad and lonely, but I've just felt really bored, like, and it has sort of made me realise like I literally have no hobbies apart from literally painting a unicorn now. Like, it does make me think, I'm like, oh my god, literally all I do is I just work and then like watch TV, which I do feel like for the majority of people that is the norm, especially if you work full-time in an office. Like, yeah, when I was working full-time in an office, I couldn't think of anything worse than like going out after work as well, of like being with people for 8 hours a day. But normally I would go into the office on a Wednesday in London, but because of the tube strikes I'm not doing that this week. I'm gonna paint one of the little swirly bits up here as well. Yeah, so I'm not going into the office tomorrow, but what I'm gonna do instead is, sorry, I've got a phone notification. What I'm going to do instead, I'm going to go to like a sort of co-working space. It's similar to WeWork, but in my little hometown. So it's obviously not called that. It's kind of like squishy materials. I'm thinking, how is the paint like drying to this? Can you see there's like little pores in it almost? Oh well, I feel like tomorrow I'll probably be busier in the co-working space because like lots of other people in the same situation. I feel like I live in a very like commutery town, and like a lot of dads probably go to work in London and have their kids at the weekend, if you know what I mean. I just feel like I need to get out of the house now, do you know what I mean? Like, as much as I'm an introvert, I do need to go out and do stuff to like stimulate my brain. I had a very nice dog walk yesterday with Stanley though, because he's getting old now, he doesn't really like to walk that far, but yesterday we went a lot further than normal. But that kind of meant today, do you know what I'm in the mood for? I might give him or her whatever, or they might be non-binary, who knows. I'm kind of feeling like a tramp stamp vibe. I think I'm going to attempt to paint a little heart on. It's like a really flat brush. I don't really know how that's going to go, but anyway. Yeah, so I think tomorrow I would obviously take you along with me. I am going to go to a little co-working space. I have worked in there before. It's quite quiet, but I said it'd be interesting to see tomorrow with the tube strikes how busy it is. Oh, this is not looking like a heart. Oh, I don't know. Not the best, not the worst. And then I'll probably go into Waitrose as well just to get some food. Waitrose isn't my normal supermarket of choice, but because I currently can't drive, that is the nearest one to me. Tell me you're doing sorry without telling me. But anyway, my phone is very low on battery, so I'll show you the finished result later. I mean, is it a masterpiece? No. Is she still cute? Absolutely. I'll try and spin around without getting my... Yeah, the cloud stencils didn't really do a lot. This one came out well. And then I was just kind of going like wanting to use all colours in one go. Yes, there's fingerprints. The tail looks quite cute though. I'm quite proud of that. Yeah, again, the cloud is giving like smoke bomb. And that stencil didn't work too great. And I feel like the dark on the eyes, it's kind of looking more like a cow here. The dark on the eyes makes it look a little bit sad, but I think this sideways she's kind of cute. Yeah. I don't know if I want to add anything else at this point in time, but that's probably one of my favourite bits. And the little tramp stamp didn't really, maybe I should have done that in red, but anyway. I kept them off my phone for like 25 minutes, so that's cool. This outfit is really giving autumn vibes. I have had this kind of jacket, I guess, from Zara for like 2 or 3 years maybe. But I really like it on days like today where I kind of want to be smart cash. Then I've just got some Tala leggings, and these boots came from Vinted. I can't remember the brand that's in them, but I'd never heard of it before. Yeah, nice and comfy, but kind of smart if I get called for any reason. The mechanic is just taking my car for its MOT, which is all good. So yeah, let's go to my co-working space. It is now Wednesday evening. I feel so much better like getting out of the house today. Like I ran a few errands whilst I was in town as well. And I had such a busy work day, but like I felt better for getting out of the house, if you know what I mean. God, my partying is really not doing great today. I think I'm gonna end this video here. My mum isn't actually back till Friday. It's Wednesday now, but this video is like so long already, and all I'm doing tomorrow is just working. But yeah, definitely what I've learned in my past like 5 days being alone is I still need to go out and like get out the house. And again, doing screen-free activities in the evening really helps me relax. So I kind of want to implement that further. Could I live alone full time? Maybe, but I think I'd have to do a different, like I love my job, don't get me wrong, but like I don't think living alone and not going into an office, like you really just feel a bit stuck to your house. Again, that might feel different once I can drive again. Oh, my car did pass its MOT, thank God. Classic though, when the mechanic came, the battery was gone in it. He said, but once it was jump started, it was fine. I was like, okay, for you. Because honestly, I've had that car like 3 years now, and I think I've bought like 2 or 3 batteries. But he said he couldn't see anything else wrong with it, so I don't know. Yeah, but so car MOT is done. And yeah, I've got no plans for the weekend so far. I'm hoping one of my friends is free to see Freaky Friday, because like I've wanted to see that for ages. But yeah, I hope you liked this long vlog. I'm gonna edit that tonight. I think that might be my evening activity for today. I'm gonna do like a whole week on TikTok of what I got up to. So if you want to see Thursday and Friday, feel free to follow me on TikTok. But please like and subscribe if you like this video. And if you've got this far, comment the house emoji, because that will show me who's stuck around. Thank you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.